वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिंदसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुव्यवच पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयतिगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्ति प्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुन् धैर्यं सदा परिभवग्नमविष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीत्तात्युहं पुनतपाल्भवद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गोपवधू स्वदर्श पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्ति साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातु संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विशाम्बरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणाभतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं। नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वरानसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Javatte Mayaya Prishta Bhramam Iha Karmabhi Tavat Bhavat Prasangyanam Sangoshat No Bhavi Bhavi Javatte Mayaya Prishta Bhramamo Iha Karmabhi Tavad Bhavat Prasangyanam Sangoshat No Bhavi Bhavi Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Jagadguru told that for the actual preaching of Gaurubani, Chaitanya Bani, I can come down to any level. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Jagadguru told that I can come down to any level for the actual preaching of Chaitanya Bani, for the actual preaching of Chaitanya Bani. This kind of, statement we cannot expect from a sadhu. It's not possible. We cannot expect this kind of statement from a sadhu. Really, it is one kind of revolting statement. We cannot expect this kind of statement from a sadhu. Really so. But we can expect this kind of statement from a Maha Sadhu, great Sadhu. We can expect this kind of statement from him. What do you mean? I mean, those who are actually in the line of Radha Anugatha, those who are Rupanuga, for them, only for them, this statement is, okay. They can speak this kind of statement. I know common people, they don't understand what is Hari Bhajan, who is Sadhu, what is the symptom of Sadhu, what is the activities of Sadhu. They have no idea about that. Especially those who are coming newly, for them it is quite impossible to understand. Those who are hearing Harikatha for a long time without any duplicity, with seva mood, they can realize something. Actually, people can pass this kind of remark that Prabhupada is a critic, Prabhupada is a very critical personality. He came here to cheat us. People can speak, because people, they are at liberty to speak any kind of, they can speak. Some Baba is critical, some Baba is, always speaking heavy, is not sadhu, it's very good. What more I can expect from you all is very good, because I am not cheating you. So what kind of thing I can expect from you all? Very good. I heard that only that day, maybe 3, 4, 5 days ago, there was a function of one big Acharya of one big society about his sannyas. Anyway, there I heard, one big Maharaj was there, important Maharaj was there, who respect me very much externally. And there I heard from some devotee that there some sannyasi passing remark that preaching done by that Acharya, preaching is more important than Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupad. I heard this kind of statement, one sannyasi was speaking there, whereas that Maharaj was also there. And so many devotees. Those who are hearing Harikatha from a fallen soul like me, they were very disturbed. They were shedding tears and go away from that spot. Whereas that Maharaj sitting in the stage, not speaking anything against him. If I was there, what was my duty? To throw that Maharaj out of that area. Throw that Maharaj out of that area. With boom. But that Maharaj hearing, sitting, because he is big Maharaj. He is Trinadavi. I am not Trinadavi. That's why I was supposed to take this kind of step. If we are going to hear this kind of statement from different Sabha, Harikatha, then what kind of improvement we can expect? What kind of improvement of our spiritual version we can expect? What kind of improvement? You can remember, that is why I started with the sloka. By, this, Vrittasur, Javatte mayaya prishta bhramamo iho karmavi tavat bhavat prasangyanam sango shatno bhave bhave. It is a request, earnest request by, Vrittasur unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord Prabhu. According to my karma fall, I can travel different, journey. But it is my request, please arrange sadhu sangha. Please arrange actual sadhu sangha. Bhaktivinod Thakur speaking in the name of sadhu sangha, those who are going to get asadhu sangha, asat sangha, they can get heavy punishment, severe punishment. But they are running for different purpose, la puja patisha, sometimes sweet, sweet ball, etc. But that day I was speaking, that Jagadananda Pandit speaking, Jivhar lalo se je itu iti dhai, Shishno dar parayon Krishna nahi pai. It is Bengali, but I am going to speak in English. He can never get Krishna, who is running here and there for love, puja, patisha. Shishno dar parayon mane, so has some deep meaning, but I am speaking, some. Actually, Sishnodar Paran means who has a Sishnodar, but Sishno Udar. Udar means, who is having Udar beg. Udar beg means he like to take so many things, nice things, eat. Shishno Udar, Udar beg. Shishno means automatically who has this, Jivha beg, who cannot get control over tongue, then automatically all in chain. Nose, eyes, belly, Sishno, penis, everything all in chain. You can say top to bottom in one line. If one switch is on, then all switch on. You can put or in trouble. If you switch off that on, at that point, Jivha Vik, Jivha Lampatta, then you can get some facility. Anyway, so this way, Jagadananda Pandit speaking, those who are running to gratify their sense organ here and there, they can never get Krishna. Sishnodar parayan Krishna nahi pai. Now it is my question, why I am not going to set up any temple, anything? Why? At present. What can be the reason? Srila Bhaktivinod Bharati Maharaj knows it very well. I have my Guru Maharaj's not everything there. But still, I never wanted to establish one not. Because if I establish one society, then there can be so many obligations on me. I will have to invite that Maharaj. I know he is correct. Invite him. And if there is so many, so many things going on, so I will have to tolerate. I can tolerate. But if I like to give full protection to Siddhanta Bani, at present it is really impossible. if I am failure to give full protection to Siddhanta Bani, intact way, then I have no right to act as an Acharya. In front of me, somebody speaking all rubbish against Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, and I cannot speak anything, how it is possible? Then how I can become sadhu? How I can become Trinadavi? How it is possible? How it is possible? So to cut all different kind of obligation in this kind of, that Bhaman Goswami Maharaj is not there in the Sabha, that Santa Goswami Maharaj is not in the Sabha, who can protest heavily. Bhaman Goswami Maharaj, it was possible for him. After hearing all Harikatha in the society, after that, he can remember everything, which Maharaj told all wrong, Siddhanta. When he is as Savapati going to speak his last speech, give his last speech, then he is one by one going to quote. Then it was possible for everybody to understand that that Maharaj spoke wrong. But now, I like to get the name, I am Trinadapi Sunich, so I cannot speak anything against anybody. This is my identity. So in front of me, somebody speaking like this is called Radha Anugatya. They are going to prove that they are Raganuga, they are Rupanuga, so this is Radhanuga. But we know from Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, I can discuss this tomorrow specially, that Anna Bhilasita Sunyam Gyanu Karmadi Anabritam Anukullena Krishnanu Bhakti Uttama. Uttama Bhakti is absolute Bhakti. Uttama Bhakti not a matter of joke. And Anukullena Krishnanu I am not going to explain today. I can touch because so many points are there to discuss. Anukullena, only this word I like to say. Anukullena means Anukula Radharani. I heard from all Guru Varga that Anukula Radharani, and under her guidance, if we are going to, show our bhakti, do our bhakti, then it is called, it is called actually Anna Vilasita Sunyam Gyana Karmadi Anabhita Anukullena Krishnanu Bhakti Ruttama. Anukula Radharani, under her guidance, if we are going to do, that is called Anukula Bhakti. That is called absolute Bhakti. But at present I don't know if we can count the number. No. How many number we can get, that is the main question. Now I like to, before entering into the main subject matter, about Srila Prabhupada and his Radha Dasya. To understand this thing, basic thing, if I don't understand, I cannot understand the mood of Prabhupada. I mean, the statement I already started with, that, I can come down to any level for the actual preaching of Chaitanya Vani. This statement by Prabhupada, 100% going to prove Radha Dasya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means Radharani's Bhav is there, totally. So this kind of statement only we can expect from Prabhupada, Bhaktivinod Thakur, those who are already in the line of Radha Anugatya. Full-fledged Radha Anugatya, not that, full-fledged Radha Anugatya. This is a statement I can prove gradually. Now first of all, I like to show you the mood of Mahaprabhu, what Mahaprabhu wanted to speak. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu what wanted to speak. You can remember, Mahaprabhu never wanted to allow any contamination of bhakti. Even any writing, any Siddhanta Vichar, anything. Mahaprabhu never wanted to hear any Siddhanta Virod, Rasabhas, Sunite, Prabhu Rai Krodh. Prabhu become very angry. Prabhu become very angry after hearing this kind of wrong Siddhanta. Rasabhas, Siddhanta Virod, Sunite, Prabhu Rai Krodh. Prabhu become very angry if Prabhu going to hear. That's why it was the usual rule set by Mahaprabhu, that anybody coming with any writing, any Siddhanta, anything, he should first approach Sarup Gosai. Then after that, if getting permission from Sarup Gosai, he can have the access, he can have the permission to go to meet Mahaprabhu, not before that. So, through this procedure, we also going to learn that any Siddhanta Virod anywhere, where this kind of Siddhanta Virod, Rasavas, Kirtan is there, already Prabhupada many times told, you cannot attend that kind of function. You throw, let them go and die. Who can rectify you? Now, so contamination. Even I like to say, if you like to put one question, Maharaj, then how we can do Ishtagoshti? But you don't know the meaning of Ishtagoshti. Ishtagoshti means, if my Ishta is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, if your Ishta is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, if his, Ishtadev is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and if we want to serve him from heart, more or less there can be some basic difference in view. That is not a... But basically, if all our motive is almost same, there can be some disparity. Almost same. In that case, Ishtagoshti, this word is applicable. This word, Ishtagoshti, is only applicable there. Not that somebody going for woman association, somebody going for Pratishtha, Joshit Sangha, somebody going for sweet ball, everything, all contamination there, and they can sit for doing Ishtagoshti. Now it is more dangerous for me. It is dangerous for me because I cannot bear it. Because if you at all believe me, if you are going to hear Harikatha, if you feel that totally we are getting all Siddhanta, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinod Thakur. Now it is my question. Yesterday I was discussing with some devotees, if one patient is there, and if 10 doctors going to give treatment to him, what will happen? If one patient is there, and 10 different doctors going to give treatment with different medicine, this, that, what will happen to that patient? What will happen? Same thing, I am fearing for this season. Because at present there is no Bhaman Goswami Maharaj, all our previous Guru Varga also gone. So I cannot expect that after hearing this kind of, Harikatha, exact Siddhanta Prabhupada, Bhaktivinod Thakur, he can go anywhere, he can hear this kind of thing. If he is going to hear opposite thing, then who can give it treatment? That Maharaj is going to attend, Harikatha, he is going to speak Harikatha, that Maharaj is going to speak. But you have that kind of capacity you don't have, so that you can understand this Siddhanta is wrong, this Siddhanta is good. Those who are present there in the Sabha, hearing against Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, and no Maharaj was there to protest, even that Maharaj not protesting. In that case, all their Sukruti, all their Bhakti, all everything can go to zero level. Zero level. Simply because that Maharaj had his previous link with that society, that's why he is going to attend that function and not speaking anything about that rubbish Siddhanta spoken by some, idiot. Only red cloth, only sannyas, danda. It is a standard of our bhajan. How many people going to take prasadam there? How many people going to enjoy? This is the standard at present. But to give full protection to Siddhanta Vani, it is my duty to give full protection to the procedure I am following. If somebody not like to follow this procedure, I can throw him out. You can go, you can hear there, no problem. I have no objection. You go ahead. if I am going to give full protection to this procedure, what I am following, this procedure is very tough procedure. And I will have to avoid all contamination, everything, I will to give full protection. Like Keshav Goswami was speaking, you are going to bow some seed, everything in the field. After that, you are going to get some fruits or sabji, everything there in the field. But if you are not going, if you forget to give protection, I mean there is a barrier all around, then goat or ox, anybody can, anything, they can come and eat up. You cannot expect. So Parampuja Keshav Goswami is speaking, if you are not going to protect that field, then you cannot expect, proper result. Because in between some problem can happen. And especially, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti were writing in Madhurya Goswami, so many nice things. What all other condition of devotees, one by one, they are crossing. They are now in such a preliminary stage, their anartha is there, everything there. And we cannot expect this kind of sabha we can attain and we can cut our anartha is impossible. You can get double and double anartha from there. You can fall down. This kind of Harikatha, if you hear, and all rubbish Siddhanta are against Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta, then you can. So, we cannot expect exact result until and unless we are going to take precautionary measure. We have to take precaution, protection. What kind of, Harikatha you are hearing, what Siddhanta. So, all like-minded people, those who are having same idea, they like to hear Harikatha, perfect everything, they can sit in one place and they can discuss among them. Mukundo, you can remember Mukundo is the Parshad of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But this kind of lila we find in the life of Mukunda, that Mukunda sometime going here and there to attend different function, this, that. Mahaprabhu was so angry, Mahaprabhu didn't like to give prema bhakti to him. One time, Mahaprabhu giving to everybody, but not to Mukunda. Devotee saying, Prabhu, you are here, you can give kripa to him also. No, I cannot give. Because he is Khorjetia. Khorjetia, it's Bengali. It means he is having some adjusting mood. Okay, it can be there, Maharaj. We'll have to adjust. What kind of adjustment you mean? Foolish? Regarding pure devotion, pure Siddhanta, this word is not applicable. You are going to apply to prove that you are Trinadapi. Whereas Mahaprabhu speaking is the Siddhanta Mahaprabhu, that Mukundo sometime here and there he is going, and like chameleon he is going to change his body color. Okay, Haribol. He is going there, Haribol. He is coming here, Haribol. I heard from Guru Bharat, Gole Haribol. Gole Haribol mane, everything giving Haribol. I don't understand, I can Haribol, I can also speak. Gole Haribol. Everything shouting, Haribol, I can also give Haribol. I understand, not understand, that matters little. So this kind of thing is not allowed by Mahaprabhu. You are going to contaminate the devotional field. So Mahaprabhu wanted to avoid him. You can remember, Mahaprabhu wanted to avoid him. Bhaktivinod Thakur gave this Siddhanta. Everybody doing tilak mala, everybody taking shelter of some guru, they are following Ekadasi, going to Dham Parikram, but they are not getting result because they are stupid, number one. They don't understand the basic mistake they are doing. They don't understand the basic mistake they are doing. In the name of satsanga, they are doing all asatsanga, aparat. They don't understand. Who can guide them? Who can guide them? Who can guide them? Whom you can believe at present? Here and there, different Gurukul there, you go, the situation, character there, you go and search. Whom you can believe? If you cannot believe a pure sadhu, whom you can believe? And who is pure sadhu? What is the identity? What is the identity? That's why I am speaking all secrecy. This is the basic thing. If you understand about devotion, about pure sadhu, symptom, what is Harikatha, people can speak all rubbish against me. I am, heartless, I am this, that, critical. They can speak. But I am sure, I am 100% sure, someday, if their luck is very good, someday they can understand. No, he was not heartless. He wanted to check us. He wanted to check us, wanted to save us from danger. Operation is never very sweet. Who can say? Operation is very sweet. Who can say? One doctor going to give you operation, you are crying. Big operation means anesthesia. You have to, first of your, feelings should not be there. They are giving medicine, injection, everything. So, who can say that operation is very sweet? Operation is never sweet. But after, if you undergo that operation, after some day you can feel, okay, your disease is gone. That's why all new people, those they have no idea. They are full of kama, krodha, everything, anartha. How they can understand I love them or not? They cannot understand. A small baby cannot understand that mother actually love or not love. There is no consciousness there, full consciousness. A baby is there. And even when the baby grow up, then it can happen so. The small, very small, that boy, very small, sometimes can kick father and mother. I know, I have experience in my previous, small boy, Eglati, I can kick you, the small boy speaking to mother, father. Actually bad, sanskar, maybe. But that if small baby going to kick me, like you, I cannot mind. I cannot throw it out. I cannot throw you out. You are speaking all rubbish, so I can throw you out. Merciless, not that. Not that. I can give you chance. But if you at all not going to obey, if you are 100% in favor of asasanga, then I cannot allow you. I cannot allow you. Because I have no time. Life is very limited. At least some devotee in the whole world, at least some devotee, a few devotee can understand this Shuddha Bhakti, then my, candle can glow. That torch of Shuddha Bhakti, Siddhanta can go on flowing. So I don't like to stop flowing of this Siddhanta Bani, Bhaktisiddhanta Bani, Bhaktivinod Bani. I cannot allow to stop. Also we can know from Shastra, nothing is more dangerous than asasanga. Nothing is more dangerous than asasanga, but what to speak about Radha Dasya? You don't understand this basic thing, that asasanga going to kill you. Asasanga going to kill you, but you are busy with Raganuga, Rupanuga bhajan, but you don't know asasanga going to kill you. So you see, asadbhi saho sangastu na kartabya kadachana. Asadbhi saha sangastu na kartabya kadachana. Yasmat sarvartha hanihi shad adhapatascha jayate. It is from Shastra, Bhagavatam. It is not at all allowed to do asasanga. Asadbhi saha sangastu na kartabya kadachana. It is not your duty. It is not your, to go for asasanga. Because asasanga can throw you in the ocean of misery. Yasmat sarvartha hanihi. Yasmat, From this asatsanga, you can lose everything, even if you have some quality. Suppose you are very soft, materially, you have some softness, materially you have some compassion, they can vanish. Because asatsanga means you are going to lose all your good qualities, it cannot stand. Because those kapat people, in the form of Trinadapi, kapat is always going to speak wrong Siddhanta. Kapat always going to hide the absolute truth. And kapat going to make you naked. Even there is one piece of cloth in your body, they can strip out, they can take out. I mean, you can become a beggar in the spiritual field. Nothing can be there, left with you. So, asadbhi saho sangastu kartabhyaho na kartabhyaho kadachana. So, asadbhi saho sangastu na kartabhyaho kadachana yasmat sarvarto hanihi shad adhapatasya. Adhapat. Adha means down and down and down and down. You can go down and down. Asatsanga. This is your benefit. That's why you are getting, ready to attend one function, big function, to take everything. They cannot make, they cannot maintain standard of the sabha, they cannot maintain the standard of prasadam, they cannot maintain any standard. But only they can give you sweet ball and paraman. That is the only reason for why you are kicking me on my chest and going there. Okay, you can go as you like. You are at liberty. But the jeev, they are following his own, mind, whimsical mind, director. He can follow anything, he can do anything. I have nothing to say, what I can say. So one patient, if going to get treatment from 10 doctors, then big problem. Then big problem, he can die, cannot live. At the time of Prabhupada, it was this procedure was applicable. That time, the disciples of Prabhupada, those who are genuine disciples, like Bhakti Gaurav Vaikhanas Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Bhaktivinod, Bhakti Purgan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Parampuja Siddhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Rakha Siddhar Goswami Maharaj, anywhere, Bhakti Vivek Bharati Maharaj, anywhere. Prabhupada was sure that what Siddhanta I am speaking, they are going to discuss among themselves. But now there is no guarantee. Who is following whom? If I am failure to prove that I am following Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod Thakur, you can throw me out. I speak clearly, I announce you. Shout. I am shouting and declaring. If you can discover that I am not following Bhaktivinod Thakur and Prabhupada, properly, then you can throw me out. You need not hear. But at the same time, I would request you to follow the same procedure. Why not you are ready to follow same procedure? You will have to follow the same procedure if you are going to attend any Harikatha, any function, anywhere. You will have to first prove that they are going to follow Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod Thakur. Then I can allow you to go. Otherwise, I am giving all my blood and, heart and soul. I am trying to give protection to you all, so that one very fine flow at least one fine flow of Shuddha Bhakti can go after my death, go on flowing. But you are going to put some interruption. That I cannot allow. Even you can remember, you will have to hear Harikatha from a pure source. Prabhupada told repeatedly. But you are foolish, number one. From a pure source you will have to hear Harikatha, not from contaminated source. Many times before, maybe 1 year, 2 years, I am speaking this thing. Avaishnava mukhadgiram harikathammitam savanam naiva kartabhya sarpachishta jathapayo. before entering into Radha Dasya, who is Prabhupada, otherwise we can speak all rubbish against Prabhupada. Yeah? You can speak all rubbish against Prabhupada. You cannot understand. Because his Radha Dasya is confusing for some of his disciples also. It was not at all clear. Radha Dasya of Prabhupada was so tough, so accurate, so, secret thing. Even some of his disciples, not some, most of the disciples, they couldn't realize him. They misunderstood. How you can expect that everybody can call me, I can speak in their sabha? I cannot expect. I am not going anywhere. I know they cannot bear me. So better I don't go. Because some problem can be there. You can remember the case that Prabhupada Bimala Prasad Saraswati went to, Murshidabad, Raja Maninda Chanda Sabha. There was one Dharma Sabha. I don't know it is Dharma Sabha or Adharma Sabha. You are going to attend some Dharma Sabha, but I have doubt. Never mind. I have doubt it is Dharma Sabha or Adharma Sabha. Different kind of politics, different kind of patishtas, everything there, contamination. If you can prove me that after attending that kind of sabha, everything, you are getting bhakti, then I can throw my base. I can throw all my base given by Gurudev. You cannot prove. This kind of purity was maintained by Keshav Goswami Maharaj. This kind of purity was maintained by Siddhar Goswami. After that, all contaminated. Who can maintain? All busy with some reconciliation. Okay, Maharaj, like political party. Open, they are going to make some coalition sarkar, and they are going to make some adjustment. But adjustment means you will have to leave some good and accept some bad. Then and only then adjustment, this word is applicable. But in pure devotional line, this kind of adjustment we cannot expect, not at all applicable. Radharani never want to go into adjustment with Chandravati. Radharani never going to enter into any kind of adjustment with Chandravati. It is not possible for Radharani. Not. So it is not possible for Prabhupada, not possible for Bhaktivinod Thakur, not possible Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Those who are those who are actually Rupanuga Bhakta, not possible. Through this example, illuminating, answer, you can understand what I mean to say. After that, I can enter into the very secret thing of Radha Dasya. Otherwise, you can all think rubbish against Prabhupada. Raja Maninda Chandra, basically, he was not bad man. Prabhupada, he is good, but his association, they are very wicked. Very wicked men. The associates. So that Dharma Sabha was there. They invited Prabhupada to attend, to speak Harikatha. Prabhupada went there by local train. I am always going local train, this, that, what to do. Poor man. So you see, there actually, when Sabha started, Prabhupada was allowed to speak something. But after 5 minutes, after 5 minutes, they started shouting, "Stop this kind of katha. We don't like to hear this kind of katha." Then Prabhupada stopped. After 5-10 minutes, Prabhupada stop and go away from that sabha. So nobody can allow me to speak about Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod Thakur. I know it very well. That kind of spirit is not there in them. I know it 100%. They can give me, they have lot of money, everything, they can give some, I know in Vrindavan, Dayalu, Kripalu, different kind of titles they are getting. They are giving donation of 5,000, 2,000 to each devotee. Even the coupon, they are getting coupon, they are going to sell that coupon. That in Sabha you are going to get 2,000 rupees donation, everything, articles, everything. So you will have to, I can sell this coupon to you, you will have to give me 1,500. This is the standard of this now, our bhajan life. main important sadhu, they are going. In Vrindavan I heard. What you say? Very yes, Maharaj, they are going to eat there, to take prasad. Mayavadi, totally Mayavadi. But who can check them? Who can check them? Those who are Mayavadi, having some basic pandita, our Gaudiya Math devotees, those who are foolish, number one, they are going to attend the Harikatha. Benugita, Rasa Lila, they are going to hear. You know, if I speak them, they can fight with me. So what kind of, I have no time to fight with them, they can go and die. Maharaj is speaking so nicely. Are Maharaj, how we can say? First point is, he is Ramanandi Sadhu. You know, his Ishtadev is Ram. He has no access in Krishna Lila. According to mantra, basic thing, the ABCD of bhajan. I think ABC of bhajan, they don't know. If Guru Maharaj is going to give me mantra, Kam, Gayatri, Kambi, then if at all I am sincere, I am going to get the full Kipa, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinod, then someday I can feel some Rasa Tattva. But how it is possible for a Ramanandi Sadhu Acharya to understand the feeling of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? How it is possible? He is speaking and everybody going there to attend, to die there. This poison, there, Maharaj, nice. And okay, you go and die. And they are very clever. Sometimes speak the Sikha structure very sweetly. They think, oh, he understands. And a basic thing they don't understand. That no question. A Rasa Tattva is not, how they can understand? But yesterday, according to the mantra, Rasa can come at all if you are sincere. According to Rasa, you can get, but that Rasa is not at all there. A totally different mantra. How is possible for him to realize Brahma Gita, Venu Gita? How is possible for him? Because Srimad Bhagavatam, Sakshat Krishna Evahi. They even don't know even ABCD of bhajan. They are speaking on Raganuga bhajan, Rupanuga bhajan. Bhaktivinod Thakur speaking heavily. I can discuss in, this Purushottam Vrata coming and Kartik Vrata coming. Surely I can discuss. If anybody like to fight with me, he can come. No problem. I have no, objection. Bhaktivinod Thakur writing this way. Akoittava Krishna Prem Jano Subimal Hem Sei Fal Niloke Durlab Koittave Vanchana Matro How Age Joggo Patro Tabe Prem Hoibe Sulab. Bhaktivinod Thakur speaking, Krishna Prem is most rare thing. Is in this, in the material world not available. Almost, impossible to get. Akoittava Krishna Prem. Jano Suvimal Hem. Hem means gold. After burning and burning and burning, that gold become 100% pure. This kind of result, Krishna Prem, in this material world, we cannot expect. It's impossible. Impossible to get. Akoittava Vanchana. If I am going to cheat myself, it is cheating propensity, one kind of. Jivatma going to cheat others and going to cheat themselves. They want to prove I am Rupanuga Bhakti. And nothing there, even ABCD not there. Akoittava Vanchana Matta, Akoittava money, if you are going to follow the wrong track, wrong Siddhanta, wrong, wrong vichar, if you are going to follow, you are going to prove that you are, then you can fall down to such a level that never you can come up again. Akoittava Vanchana Matta. Age Bhaktivinod Thakur says, first of all you have to prove your, quality. Age how Yoggapata, first of all you will have to prove your quality. If you can prove, automatically from up you can get Bhaktivinod Thakur, Prabhupada and Rupa Goswami, they can allow you everything. What I mean to say, that this is called Radha Dasya. How you can know that Maharaj is already in there in Radha Dasya? How you can know? How we can know? That those Jotila, Kutila, Ayan Ghosh, they are not going to bear him. Most of the people, they can be compared with Jotila, Kutila, Ayan Ghosh. They are all different kind of Kangsa, Jarasandha, we can compare. So how they can bear, how they can hear, and how they can bear that kind of Siddhanta, which is coming in the line of Radha Dasya. How you can understand that, Maharaj? How I can know Keshav Goswami and Radha Dasya? This is the, don't go there to take prasadam. It's called Radha Dasya. I can give you punishment. If you go there. So, Keshav Goswami is speaking. So, Raja Manindra Chanda, when invited Prabhupada, so Prabhupada was not allowed to speak Harikatha. But Prabhupada was there in the honor of King Raja Manindra Chanda. But he was fasting. Even without water, without, prasadam, not. This is called Radha Dasya. You cannot even imagine. You cannot even imagine. In your dream also, you cannot understand. What is Radha Dasya? After 3 days, Prabhupada coming to Mayapur, then after that taking water and prasadam. So this is called Radha Dasya. But we are busy with, okay Maharaj, that Maharaj, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem, you are elevated sadhu. Paramahamsa, you are. Okay, you go. I can give you another example of Radha Dasya. Very, very direct example. Then I can, I can go on discussing this point. It's a very vast chapter, Raghunath Das Goswami doing exclusive bhajan. Always, every time crying onto the lotus feet of Radharani. All the time, crying onto the lotus feet of Radharani. He kipagaro. Tavaivasmi, no jivami tayang vina, iti vigganyo devi, nayo mam tavo charanantikam. Hey Devi, please take me onto your lotus feet. Please allow me to reach your lotus feet. Otherwise, anyway, I am going to die. Tavaiva, I am only yours. I am only yours. Please accept. Without you, I cannot live. Be sure I am going to die. Every now and then, I can die. Please allow me to reach your lotus feet, Radharani. Raghunath Das Goswami not speaking unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Raghunath Das Goswami, very clever, is praying unto the lotus feet of Radharani. Because Krishna can cheat. Duplicity is there with Krishna. Duplicity is there with Krishna. Krishna can cheat me. Raghunath Das Goswami, that's why speaking. If someday, if I can find Krishna is, Krishna is there and calling me, come here, Sakhi, come here. I cannot go. Who can say his duplicity is there with Krishna? If somebody is speaking, your Krishna is there, you go, there Krishna. Raghunath Das Goswami, I cannot go there. But if my master, Radharani, Dayamai, who is the Guru of Krishna, going to speak, here is my Krishna. Then I can reach that place more than the speed of wind. I can reach that spot with the speed more than the wind. I can reach. Like wind I can go. Because my master Radharani speaks, Krishna is there, no doubt. This is called Radha Dasya. How you can understand? If you are busy with material thing, if you are busy with your body, mind and material thing, how and when you can understand? You are busy with, you are sannyasi, you are busy with your bank account, your bank balance. How to protect money, how to get more money. What you can do, Maharaj, with your money? That money can kill you. Try to spend that money. Try to spend. Pure sadhu, if there is any extra amount coming, they let us spend money. If money is there, big problem. They can print books, they can, do some nice seva, but they are going to protect money. I have no money. Billions of dollars there, background. They are giving to businessmen here, there. This is the status. How we can expect Radha Anugata, Radha Dasya, Rupa? It's a matter, it's a laughing stroke. It's a laughing stroke, So you see, Raghunath Das Goswami is speaking, this kind of statement we can get, this is called actual Radha. To understand Radha Anugata, you will have to follow this procedure. It's Radha Anugata, actual Radha Dasya. So, another example I can give, countless example I can give, but time cannot permit. Raghunath Das Goswami taking matha yogurt, little bit. After 2-3 days, they are staying at the bank of Radha Kundo, day and night crying, Ha Radhe, Dayamai, if you cannot save me, I am going to die, believe me. Even tiger is there, just there, a few yard away. Tiger taking, water from Radha Kund, and Raghunath Das was here crying and chanting the name of Radharani, Dayamai, Dayamai. Sanatana Goswami one day saw him, became very angry. Hey, you'll have to take shelter in Bhajan Kutir. We don't want to hear anything. In Loknath Goswami also. Brajavasi, they are requesting, Baba, at least enter into one Bhajan Kutir. No, please. Please you accept one. We can make one Bhajan Kutir. Loknath Goswami. This kind of detachment can prove that is Raganuga Bhakti, Rupanuga Bhakti. So you like to make fool of me? You are doing Raganuga Bhajan, Rupanuga Bhajan. You know Ganga Mata Thakuran, what is the condition? Even cloth is all torn, all dirty, like a mad, crazy lady. Without prasadam, without water. Ganga Mata Thakurani. Janna Mata Thakurani. What a condition. What is the mood? We like to compare them with us. Hemlata Thakurani. Srinivasacharya Kanna. Hemlata Thakurani. Exclusive case, Gangamata Thakurani. Exclusive case. When they are reading Bhagavatam, reciting, they are beyond any, they are beyond any, general rules applicable for women, Matajis. They are beyond it. They are all, body, mind, everything gone above. That's why, all big king, they are coming to hear Harikatha from them. They melt up. That Raghunath Das Goswami is staying at Radha Kund the whole day and night. Raghunath Das Goswami, is Vairagya Yoga Bhakti Rasam Prajat Nairapayayat Mam Anubhipshu Mandhyam. This sloka someday I can explain again. Before I did. I have done before. Vairagya Yoga Bhakti Rasam Prajat Nairapayayat Mam Anubhipshu Andham. I was not at all ready to drink this kind of nectar. But this great Guru, Sanatan, he wanted to catch me and forcefully, take one drop. No, I don't, you take one drop. After, so tasty. And they're getting tasted. Raghunath Das Goswami speaking. Abir Bhakti Baba coming. Then I can discuss in details. But now I like to say, this is Radha Anugata. What is Radha Anugata? What is Radha Dasya? When Raghunath Das Goswami, maybe tomorrow I can discuss. Raghunath Das Goswami speaking, I always want to get your service like Dasi. I want to get your service like Dasi, not like Shakhi. Dayamai, I like to stay like your Dasi. I can discuss this point tomorrow, So, Raghunath Das Goswami not eating anything. Those Brajavasis, they are very anxious. They know that Baba only taking some matha, yogurt, very small amount of matha, a little amount. After that, one Brajavasi took decision to go to arrange such a leaf so that he can make a big dona pot of leaf. And after that, then big pot, because Baba anyway going to take one dona means one small pot leaf, So we can arrange one big leaf so that Baba can take more matha. So he is going to some place, arrange one big dona and putting this dona in front of Baba. Baba, today you take matha. Baba, where from you get this leaf? So that so much matha here. And that, Bhajavas is speaking, I went to Shakistali and get this, big leaf, you are not. Then Raghunath Das Gosai, what to go? He is taking that matha and throw outside. Go away. You going there to take big leaf? They are going against my master, Radharani? Is Chandavali's place? You are getting leaf from there? I can take matha? I can die. Rather, I can die. Throw. Raghunath Das Gosai, throw outside. I cannot take it. Now you understand? You can get the smell. Now you can get the smell of Radha Dasya. Even there is any smell of contamination of Siddhanta Vichar, contamination of, efficacy, everything. Those who are actually Radha Dasya already, they cannot be here. Prabhupada cannot be here. Keshav Goswami cannot be here. Now any amount of slag language you can speak against me, you are allowed to do. I am not going to speak anything against you. You can speak. If there is any smell of contamination, if I cannot find actual Prabhupada Anugatha, maybe he is big Acharya, he is going to foreign country for preaching, what it concern to me? If I discover there is no Prabhupada Anugatha Bhaktivinod, I cannot go there, I cannot keep even any relationship with him. I can cut relationship with him. I like to live alone in this whole world. I like to live alone. Live alone means inside I can get the association of all Guru Varga. So this is a case, I already told, this topics is so fine, that you cannot realize even. Raghunath Das Goswami, coming out of home, ultimately reaching Purushottam Khetra, Mahaprabhu going to give him Gunjamala and Giriraj Sila. I can explain someday, not today, no time. Why Mahaprabhu going to give Gunjamala? What does it mean? Why Mahaprabhu going to give Giriraj Sila? What is the meaning? And Raghunath Das Goswami, his father and the brother of his father, Kaka Jetha, elder brother of his father, they are very anxious. The only son gone from home, billions of, billions of trillions of, golden coin, they are so big property, treasure. Oishajya Indra Samu, like Indra. Like Indra. Their property and, Aishwarya, appliances, like you can compare with Indra. It is written. It is like Indra. So there it is written, Aishwarya Indra Samo, Stri Apsara Samo. And the wife is just more than Apsara, heavenly ladies. Apsara. So beautiful lady. And so much, property there. Still, Raghunath Das Goswami not going to feel any attraction. This is called Gaur Anugatha. This is called Radha Dasya. His heart and soul already his heart and soul already sold unto the lotus feet of Gaura. I am not speaking, it is written there. Mother shouting and crying, why not you put your son in chain? Mother crying and speaking, only son, only my only son gone from me. Oh, how I can live? Come on. you can put in chain bondage. And father of Raghunath is going to shed tear out of, then speaking, my Oishaji here, my property and affluence is just like Indra. And wife is like, Apsara. This is the strongest bondage in the world. This bondage is failure in front of Raghunath. How you can expect that I can tie him with one rope or one chain? How possible? The father of Raghunath speaking, Oishajya Indra Samo, Stri Apsara Samo, Esab Bandhane Jare, Rakhite Narile, Dorir Bandhane Thare Rakhibe Kemon. How you can expect that you can keep in chain bondage, whereas his mind is totally off. His mind is totally off from this material world. Chain bondage, rope bondage, what I can do? What I can do? This is called actually Gauranugatha. Exact Gauranugatha means actually Radha Dasya. Those who can realize the heart of Gauranga. That's why I wanted to guide you this way. This point is very vital. Raghunath gone means detachment is 100% perfect. Not that I am keeping, I am not doing any seva, I am not helping any pure sadhu, nothing. Only I like to prove that I am a big Acharya. This much. And, I am not going to foreign country, I am not going to disturb any Maharaj in their preaching field. Why they are going to disturb? Why they like to disturb? Because already those sevak, those who are doing seva, overflowing seva, they have no time. If day and night they are going to do seva, they cannot complete. I expressed doubt, even after my death, how they can complete their seva. And still they are going to put them in, again, their own seva to them. They are going to, where you can do this seva, how they are proposing. They know already Maharaj doing this kind of seva. They cannot help me, but they can put some interruption. They cannot help me financially, anyway. They can keep their money. If they get information that Baba getting some scope for Harikatha, they can make some problem. So that Baba cannot do. I know. So I am also going to follow strict rules and regulation. So let me see you. So this way actually, those who are actually in Radha Dasya, those who are actually following the mood of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they are already, showing their submission unto the lotus feet of Gauranga. Then this kind of, wrong thing we cannot, wrong Siddhanta, wrong thing, wrong behavior, wrong etiquette, we cannot expect. We cannot expect. Maharaj, come on! The father and the elder brother of his father, of Raghunath Das Goswami, they are doing so huge seva, huge. They are doing so huge seva. From long time. Here and there, Navadip, Santipur, they are sending so many things. Still Mahaprabhu was not ready to speak about them that they are pure devotee. Mahaprabhu never told, I am also not going to get any bribe from you all to speak about you. This way, by the mercy of Nityananda, Gaur Hari, I was publishing so many books. In between, I was bound to publish the life, his life, Jivani, both Sundar, of, so many devotees. I don't like to speak name, because it is one kind of advertisement, I don't like to speak. Even today, if you come to me, I can show, with full expense, whatever Madhukuri I am getting, I spend for publication, everything. Whatever amount. It is ready lying with me. It was not printed. One Jivani, very nice. Why it was not published? One or two such Jivani. Simply because those who requested me heavily I am foolish. I thought they are requesting from heart. Many times I reject. I have no time. No, Maharaj, you have to do. After that, when I write, after that, when they check up that book, that is there with me. You can check up. Even after composing, after setup, everything, all picture, everything done. Even tracing is there. Now, if I forward into press, within 1 hour it can get printed. Printed by printing. After the binding, it will take time. But still, it was not printed. Why you know? Though they think they are important personality. They wanted to prove that we are the sevak of Gurudev. They wanted to prove that we are the sevak of, only sevak of Gurudev. So they thought that if we request Maharaj to write about our Gurudev, Jivani, then surely Maharaj can glorify our name. But I was not so foolish. I was foolish. I am foolish, but I am not so foolish. I got the association of big Vaishnava, you see. So I wrote exclusive glory of those, about Kunja Vihari Vidyabhushan, this, that. Still that book is there, excellent. But they are not paying me, whatever expense I do, okay, no problem. But they didn't think it to print, because there was no glorification about them. That book is there, very nice book, with full Siddhanta Vichar. This is, all my experience I have. So I know, everybody busy with, Pratishtha, Lappriya Pratishtha. Who is interested about Seva? They can prove. They can prove. So Mahaprabhu not going to get any bribe from anybody. Mahaprabhu speaking all Siddhanta, and all those are the followers of Mahaprabhu. They are also speaking accurate Siddhanta approved by Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu speaking, Raghunather Baba Jatha, Baba and Jetha, brother, father and the elder brother of father, they are not actually Vaishnava. They are actually Vaishnava Prai. Almost they are, like Vaishnava, not Vaishnava. They are applying tilak, mala, everything they are applying. Jodunandan Acharya, I think they are taking Shya from them. But though Jodunandan Acharya in the line of Advaita Gosai. But Mahaprabhu never told them they are Vaishnava. But they are doing so much seva. Now if somebody give 500 rupees pranami to me, I can declare he is a Vaishnava. This is my status. This is my status. Everybody running. So actually, Mahaprabhu never approved them as exact devotee. Mahaprabhu told, they are Vaishnava Prai. They are like Vaishnava, not actually Vaishnava. And Mahaprabhu going to give the argument for why Mahaprabhu speaking. Mahaprabhu speaking, Raghunather Baba Jatha, they are not actually Vaishnava, they are like Vaishnava. Why? Vishay Vishtar Kit. They are the insects of the stool of material appliances. Material appliances. Mahaprabhu speaking, they are the insects of the stool of Vishay, material appliances. They think it is very good. More and more money can come, I can spend more money can come, I can, That's why Mahaprabhu told they are actually not devotee. They are not actually Vaishnava. But at present, everybody Vaishnava. You are also Vaishnava, I am also Vaishnava. All same, Maharaj, all same. And they want to prove that they are my friend. And in English, those who are not following, Englishman, long ago, at present they are trying some of them. A man in need is a friend indeed. I learned from childhood. A man in need is a man indeed. Friend indeed. His friend who is coming in my problem. Of course, I have no problem at present. I am speaking about past. Whereas I requested that Maharaj, I am praying unto your lotus feet, you respect me so much. you love me so much, you are hearing sometime, you show that I request you, some of your, so-called godbrother who is, has countless black spot in his life. But still, I wanted to keep him with me. I give shelter, prasadam, everything. I wanted to give him love. When I love somebody, not externally, be sure, from heart, I wanted to change his life. But he was so busy with asasanga, even with me, going to Siliguri here and there for Harikatha, he is arranging money back door. I am Mauna. I am, Mauna Brata. And not speaking, only speaking 2 times in a day, morning time 2 hours, evening time 2-3 hours. But he is getting facility to collect money from here and there for personal benefit. Oh my God. If people know that I am collecting, maybe they are using my name. Oh my God. After that I am giving so much facility. He is also doing some seva for Gosala construction, this, that, helping me because I am not time. After that he is going to deserve that he will have to give me one building, this land, this, that. Hari Maharaj, I am penniless, how I can give? I cannot show how Gosala was made. I don't know how, who give, I forget everything. This way. He is going to speak. Not only that, when I am going to chastise him, he is going to declare that either you can live or I can live. He like to murder me. I request that Maharaj, you like to check him. I have that kind of power to check, but still I request you. He didn't pay attention to my request. That Maharaj is there. He was speaking Harikatha 5 days ago, as Savapati. I requested Maharaj, you take up the case. When the case was almost out of handle, then I was bound to call DIG, Chakravarti, who was hearing Harikatha, police department, very big. He used to hear my Harikatha, respect me very much. He came, after that I called him. After that he said, Maharaj, you leave the case with me, I like to send him to jail. I say, Maharaj, no. I don't like to sell anybody in jail. I don't like to give punishment. Then what you want? Why you call me? I want to find some solution. Then after that, I am beggar, I was bound to collect 4 lakhs 500, 5,000, 50,000, almost. And pay him. Now he is leading his life like a servant in a Grihastha house. Like servant. This is their honor, that Maharaj loved me. But I requested him, if he could take up the case, then I think, but he didn't think it necessary. Now they are going to show love for me. This is their condition. They are Trinadapi. They like to prove that they cannot speak. But we heard from Bhaktivinod Thakur, we learned from Bhaktivinod Thakur that when one Babaji Maharaj from Navadvip, almost every day going to Krishnanagar to file one case, 1 or 2 cases against some Bhaktivinod Thakur, in front of Bhaktivinod Thakur, those, some so-called devotees from Navadvip, they are approaching Bhaktivinod Thakur speaking, that Babaji Maharaj, he is not doing any bhajan. Not doing any, every day he is, going to Krishnanagar and file one or other case against somebody. Daily it is his bhajan. He is doing, not doing Harinam, nothing. Bhaktivinod Thakur smiling and speaking. He is doing Hari bhajan. What do you mean? Yes, he is doing Hari bhajan. He is doing Harinam and walking, 12 kilometers walking and coming with Harinam. Because he cannot bear. He cannot bear. You are doing some illegal association, unauthentic. You are going to steal some money from the fund of Gauranga, Mandi temple fund. You are going to cheat. You are going to speak, do all rubbish. You are going to take the property of a widow. Widow. Doing association with that widow. Babaji Maharaj cannot bear. That the glories of, this Navadvip Dham, this important place, Navadip Dham, how we can expect this kind of rubbish thing to go on? That's why Babaji Maharaj every day almost going to file one or different case. Babaji Maharaj actually doing bhajan. You are sitting inside your room and want to prove that you are doing 1 lakh harinam, 3 lakh harinam, all rubbish. You are doing asatsanga. Bhaktivinod Thakur teach me. Bhaktivinod Thakur teach me this thing. So I am not going to, see your, I am not going to follow you. You want to prove that you are Trinadapi. What do you mean by Trinadapi? What do you mean by? If I am less interested about Pratishtha, if I am less interested about Jara Pratishtha, material Pratishtha, if I can make urine on Jara Pratishtha, then as per the Siddhanta Prabhupada, I am Trinadapi. I can prove it. I can prove it for a slight pratishtha. I am busy to sell whole Gauriya society, library, everything I can sell. This is my Acharyaship. If you cannot prove that somebody going to follow Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod in toto, I don't like to hear whose disciple he is. I am less interested about this point. Whose disciple he is, I am less interested. Because if you are going to give me this kind of identity, that is also a big problem. Because with this identity that I am the disciple of Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj the Great, I am the disciple of Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj, I can get some pratishtha. This is not allowed. I cannot utilize the love, I can utilize this point. Name, fame my Guru Maharaj all over the world. All over the world, who not knowing who is Bhakti Puri, who not knowing who is Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj. But I cannot take undue advantage of this point that they have great, they are enjoying great honor all over the world. So I can take advantage, I can speak, I am the disciple of Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj, I am the disciple of Bhakti Puri. I have no right to take undue advantage of this point. If you have your capacity, you prove that you are following your Gurudev, you are following Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod Thakur. That you will have to prove. If you can prove, then you can hear Harikatha. I can also invite him. Why I not going to, establish one society? Because so much obligation can come. I cannot get time to speak Harikatha, think about Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod Thakur. Though I am busy with countless seva, but still, that time, if obligation coming, but any amount of criticism, any amount of attract they can do, be sure I am not going to change my track. I don't know it is Radha Dasya or not. That you will have to decide. I don't know. At the time of Prabhupada, actually so many of his disciples, they misunderstood him. Yesterday also I was speaking about, about Gauranga Mahaprabhu speaking to Sanatan. If actually somebody going to do bhajan of Krishna, but at the same time going to expect some material benefit. But their heart is very plain-hearted. They are foolish, that's why they don't understand what is wrong, what is... Then Krishna speaking, yesterday I told you can remember, Ami biggo, ei murkho, ami biggo, ere bishay kena dibo. Krishna speaking, why should I give some, material benefit to him? Bishay kena dibo. I can give my nectarian, charanamrita. Sacharan amrita diya. Sacharan amrita, the nectar coming out from a lotus feet, I can allow that devotee to drink this nectar. He or she can change her mood or his mood automatically. He cannot expect any material enjoyment. This is the duty of Gurudev. What is the duty? What is the duty? What is the duty of a pure sadhu, pure Gurudev? That somehow he can allow you to drink the nectar. What Raghunath Das Goswami spoke, no? Vairagya yuga bhakti rasam prayatnai rapaya yat mam anivipsumandham. You have to Radha Dasya, to understand Radha Dasya, to understand the mood of Prabhupada, you will have to understand the mood of Keshav Goswami Maharaj. You understand the mood of, Madhav Goswami Maharaj. Otherwise you cannot understand. In Madras, there was a big function. Paramahansa Sridhar Goswami, Madhav Goswami Maharaj, they were busy preaching there. Then in Madras, they cannot arrange one land, one temple. Somehow they could arrange. After one big rich man, he arranged one Dharma Sabha. He invited X mission, Y mission. They also Gaudiya Mat mission, they are devotees. They also, Madhav Goswami Maharaj was there, Hayagya Brahmachari. They were allowed to speak Harikatha there. Madhav Goswami Maharaj speaking Harikatha, so they were speaking Harikatha. After that Sabha was dissolved, when the Sabha was over, after that rich man, with appealing mood speaking, Maharaj, you must get prasadam here, we arrange big arrangement there. All Mayavadi, ex-mission, why you can understand what I mean to say. They can take everything, crab, they can take egg, they can get in a fish, they are all ex-mission, Y mission. They are going to participate in that function. They are so powerful, Madhav Goswami. I am giving the example to open your eyes, because I know you are blind. You don't want to open your eyes. Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Hayagya Brahmachari, that man requesting, Maharaj, you must come and see, take prasadam. Madhav Goswami said, Maharaj, we have no right to take prasadam here. Why? But actually, they are not sadhu. Your Gaudiya mission, you missed, they are sadhu. They are not sadhu. Hayagya Brahmachari is speaking with appealing mood. Maharaj, you misunderstand me. He is speaking to that man, Maharaj, you misunderstand me. Actually, they are sadhu. Actually, to be frank, they are sadhu. We are not sadhu. That's why we have no power to take prasadam here. Actually, I am not speaking, they are not sadhu. They are sadhu, actually. We are not sadhu. We have no power. That's why our Gurudev told you cannot. That's why, please, never mind. Oh, really? After that, this is called Radha Dasya, you know? Yes. This is Radha Dasya. This is called actually Radha Dasya. How to cheat, how to make fool of people and maintain own way. I can speak about Prabhupada. Many times told that my Guru Bhat Padma Paramahansa, Gaur Kishadas Babaji Maharaj, many times told me, Prabhupada speaking, Amar Prabhu, whole world like to make fool of you. They cannot allow you to do exact Hari Bhajan. Amar Prabhu, try to make fool of them and try to get try to do Hari Bhajan properly. You try to apni shakol ke bhoga diye Krishna bhajane thakun. You make fool of them. You make fool of them and engage in Hari Bhajan. It's called Radha Dasya. I can explain one by how long time it will take. I cannot speak. Because when I speak, then Prabhupada can allow me to speak. I can start speaking. It's called Radha Dasya, you know. This is called actually Radha Dasya. Actually, you know. So, when Keshav Goswami is speaking, when Sridhar Goswami Maharaj giving title to some Maharaj, he is doing preaching, big preaching, you know, giving this kind of title. Are Vaishnavas so clever, they know how to, you know. In England, there was big Dharma Sabha. Prabhupada know that if we are not going to give some lucrative offer to them, they cannot allow us to, you know, arrange that Sabha. That's why Prabhupada speaking, like businessman. They have some business interest, business motive. So we will have to some lucrative offer to them, so that they can feel it necessary, they feel it interest to arrange that function. Within that period, we can do some Radha Dasya. We can show some Radha Dasya. So clever, so clever. And some big Maharaj doing preaching all over the world. But I heard Parampuja Sridhar Goswami is going to speak, give some title, big title. Shaktavesh, this, that. I want to put question. Shaktavesh, what do you mean by Shaktavesh? Shaktavesh of Prabhupada or Shaktavesh avatar of Hari? You will have to explain it properly. What Maharaj wanted to speak. Maharaj is not there, but Maharaj giving inspiration inside my heart. Parampuja Sridhar Goswami. Now I can realize. It is Radha Dasya. It is Radha Dasya I can explain. Even Prabhupada wanted to give big title to some of his disciples. There were SBenOd, YBenOd. He himself writing in his, note. Prabhupada sometimes used to give me title in front of public. You are great, you are big philosopher, you are Vidya, Vinod, this. Now he is writing his, Prabhupada wanted to make fool of me. This was also one kind of Radha Dasya. I can prove. When C.V. Raman is invited in the symposium, it is also Radha Dasya. When Prabhupada going to get some food stuff from Grand Hotel, material Grand Hotel, for Lord Anderson. Lord Anderson. Prabhupada, sent somebody to buy some food from Grand Hotel. Great Eastern Hotel, sorry. It was also Radha Dasya. You cannot realize. You can speak all rubbish against Prabhupada, I know. You cannot understand the mood of Prabhupada, what Prabhupada wanted to speak, what Prabhupada wanted to do. Many of his disciples misunderstood him. Even Prabhupada giving big title to some of his disciples. They all fall down, they gone leaving Prabhupada. Then Prabhupada couldn't see his future. Do you think Prabhupada was blind? Do you think Prabhupada was blind when Prabhupada speaking? This kind of title giving? You can think Prabhupada has no capacity. Prabhupada is not, cannot see past, present and future. You have your privilege to speak that way. But we know what is Radha Dasya. How Prabhupada was bound to speak that way. How Prabhupada was bound to speak. How Sridhar Goswami was speaking. Somebody speaking, Maharaj, he was speaking all against his Prabhupada and this, that. Oh, but this Maharaj already give big title to him. Now my point is that, is Shaktavesh power of Prabhupada coming in him, then it is okay, because preliminary stage can come. And by his power, he was a little bit, more or less, he was, successful to do preaching. Because more or less mean, if at all preaching is there, if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu going to preach in front of somebody, then I cannot expect any anartha to, stay in his life. That is called preaching. If Bhaktivinod Maharaj actually going to preach in front of me, and if at all actual preaching was done by Bhaktivinod in front of me, then how it is possible that anartha, they are still today? That's why preaching was not there, proper. I couldn't accept. I couldn't get that kind of preaching. So preaching means you will have to install Krishna Bhakti inside others. So you can prove. You can prove. He was successful to install Krishna Bhakti. If at all, then how it was possible all their disciples, they are doing all rubbish, which is not written in Shastra? You will have to prove. Prabhupada can come in dream. Maybe Prabhupada can translate some power. Prabhupada also given power to SBenOd. Prabhupada also given power to some Ganesh. But what they have done? That means Prabhupada was failure in his Acharyaship. What do you mean to say? What do you mean to say? Why you are speaking this way? Why your society? Why that Acharya who is preaching all over the world speaking that Saraswati Thakur made one society, it was broken down. This kind of slag language, you don't feel shy? Why you don't feel shy to speak this kind of language? Eh? That Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur made one society, it was broken down. Saraswati Thakur was a, material man. His society was also material. You are not from Gauriya Math. You have no link with Gauriya Math. I can challenge you. You have no link with Gauriya Math. Otherwise, how it is possible for you to speak this way? You are only going to prove that I am the disciple of Prabhupada to get some pratishtha. Only to get some pratishtha. Even you don't like to sit that your Gurudev is Prabhupada. Siddhanta, this is called Siddhanta. If you go in front of a big lawyer, he can give interrogation and arrest you. So fine. Siddhanta you have to understand. So if somebody is faking something, I am not going to accept it. Because I am guided by Prabhupada, Bhaktivinod Thakur. I am guided by Prabhupada, Bhaktivinod Thakur. I'm less interested to hear all these things. So this was also one kind of Radha Dasya. This was also one kind of Radha Dasya shown by Siddhar Goswami Maharaj. Be careful. Gauriya Vaishnava, they are so clever. If I can admit, then at least some of his disciples can come in front of me. Then I can have the scope to speak some actual Siddhanta. I can also play this kind of trick. If some Sabha opening, I can preliminary, I can prove, I am going to give them honor. This, I can go and speak something about Prabhupada. That is my success. I can also play this kind of trick, duplicity. This kind of duplicity is very good. I can go and at least speak something about Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami. Then I can do some Radha Dasya, if I can go this way. So to understand the mood of Prabhupada, his Radha Dasya, surely you will have to understand. You have to understand. Mahaprabhu rejected the rise of the father of Raghunath Das Goswami. Bishoir anno khaile molin hoy mon. Bishoir anno khaile molin hoy mon. If you are going to take the rice from a material person, your heart can get contaminated. Your heart can get contaminated, you cannot remember. You cannot speak ХариКатха, you cannot remember. Bishoir anno khaile molin. You can break your link. You cannot speak, So many disciples of Prabhupada, they misunderstood Prabhupada. Hari, Gurudev, and Prabhupada, going to invite, getting Great Eastern Hotel from the, what is this? Is Vaishnava? No, Prabhupada is not Vaishnava. You are Vaishnava. I know, you are Vaishnava. That is why I told, when Prabhupada speaking, I can come down to any level for the actual preaching of Chaitanya Vani. This is the mood of actual Radha Dasya. This is the mood of Radha Dasya. When I speak, when Prabhupada is speaking, if the whole world going against me, still I am not going to change my Siddhanta. This is called Radha Dasya. You can speak some sloka from Uchalin Mani. You can speak some sloka from here and there, and you try to make fool of me. You want to prove that you are, you are actually Raganuga Bhakta, you are Rupanuga Bhakta. If Prabhupada is there, if Keshav Goswami Maharaj is there, if Santa Goswami Maharaj is there, they can make you naked. They can make you naked to prove your dirty Siddhanta, to prove that your dirty Siddhanta, dirty Vichar. But they are, unluckily, they are not here. Who can discharge their duty? Prabhupada gone, Bhaktivinod Thakur gone, Keshav Goswami Maharaj gone, Siddhar Goswami Maharaj gone, all. They never speak any Siddhanta Virod. They never speak any wrong Siddhanta. How possible? How possible? Those who are eternal Parsad of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, how it is possible that they can speak wrong Siddhanta? So this was actually Radha Dasya. This was actually Radha Dasya. This was actually Radha Dasya, secret Radha Dasya. He wanted to play this kind of trick. If I admit this way, then some of his disciples can think I am glorifying their Gurudev. They can come to take advice. I can speak about Prabhupada and Bhaktivinod Thakur. I can get this kind of scope. There is one kind of topmost Radha Anugatha. Radha Anugatha, Radha Dasya, what kind of big theme. If you can speak some sloka from Ujjal Nilmani, and here and there you can prove that you are Radha Dasya, and Keshav Goswami Maharaj can make you naked to prove your naked picture in front of public. Yet, foolish number one. Eh? You want to prove you are Ragan Rupanuga? Eh? Are Maharaj, I told that Acharya through some devotees that they are writing all rubbish in Chaitanya Charitamrita against Prabhupada and Guru Varga. Gaudiya mission broken, Gaudiya mission. Broken mean? What do you mean by this broken? Gaudiya is coming from transcendental world. Your eyes is dirty. That's why you see this, you are finding this kind of problem with Gaudiya Math. There is no problem in Gaudiya Math. Those dirty people, those politicians, they are staying in Gaudiya Math. Absurd. It cannot so happen. They are not at all in Gaudiya Math. They are out of Gaudiya Math. They are Mayavadi. They are not at all in Gaudiya Math. I can prove 100%. If they are at all from Gaudiya Math, why they are not acting that way? They are not from Gaudiya Math. Foolish. Speaking lie. So, you should understand this point. What kind of patience should be there? That that a devotee can speak whole world, if whole world going against me, still I am not going to change my Siddhanta. It's called Radha Dasya. It's called Radha Dasya, So this way, many of his disciples speaking something against. Some was given title as Ganesh. His memory was very good. But after that, he wanted to take undue advantage. After that, Prabhupada, with tears rolling down his cheeks, speaking, okay, they hear, they already have here, they have, so many Harikatha from me. So many Harikatha, so many Siddhanta they speak to me, I understand. After that, they leave me and gone. Maybe I am not qualified, that's why they leave me. They think it necessary to leave me and go to some other place to get, kripa, maybe. Prabhupada speaking this way. After hearing so much Harikatha, after hearing so many things, how it is possible? If at all they are getting the kripa of Prabhupada, how it is possible for them to throw Prabhupada and go away? How it is possible for them to write all against Gaudiya Math? First of all, in their life period, when by the mercy of Prabhupada, that writer, big writer, his philosophy, great philosopher. I am also bound to confess, his darshan power was so high, by the power of Prabhupada. Shaktavesh of Prabhupada. Shakti, power given by Prabhupada. So high Siddhanta Vichar. But that man, who used to write so nice Siddhanta at the time of Prabhupada, wide acclamation of the audience, and Prabhupada also glorifying their name in the open Sabha. How it is possible for them to leave Prabhupada and go away? What do you mean to say? That Prabhupada was blind, Prabhupada couldn't understand their heart? How it is possible? They leave Prabhupada. Not only that, but also at the time of Prabhupada, they are writing so nice books. Same man. Same man. Achinto Vedabed Tattva. Achinto Vedabed Bad, this word Prabhupada never allowed. This is called also Radha Dasya. Achinto Vedabed Bad, you don't know Sanskrit Bengali. Or some of you, if you know, can understand, surely. that Achinta Vedabed Bad. Bad mean, Prabhupada speaking, don't try to use this word. Bad. Bad mean Vivad. Bad mean ism. If I am going to establish some ism, then surely there can be some opposite ism. If at all any ism, if communism is there, then capitalism can be there. Any word is opposite. Prabhupada used to say, no, we cannot use it. No, we cannot use this word. Achinta Vedabed Bad. This word we cannot use. Why? But if there is Bad mean Bad mean ism. If at all there is any ism, Bad, then there can be opposite ism, Bibad. Bad and Bid, those who are knowing Bengali and Sanskrit, they can understand what I mean to say. Bad mean Bibad, like day and night. Vice and virtue, you know. This way, opposite. So Prabhupada wanted to speak that we cannot use this word, Bad. This word we cannot use. Because if Bad is there, then opposite Badism can come and stop our thinking. But Prabhupada speaking, we are speaking about Achinta Vedave Siddhanta, not Bad. Siddhanta means you have no right to change it. It is evergreen, coming from transcendental world. Achinta Vedaved Siddhanta Vichar. That man, that big philosopher, who wrote in favor of Prabhupada, what Prabhupada wanted to speak, when he was in line with Prabhupada. After that, that same man, when going to leave Prabhupada, gone against Gauriya Math, throwing everything, that same man, he is writing one book, it is called Achinta Vedabed Bad, to oppose the Siddhanta Vichara of Prabhupada. And that was printed from Ex-Mission. That's why I say, you cannot make fool of me. If you go to court, there I can prove. Maharaj, my Lord, they are going to prove that they are in favor of Prabhupada. We establish Gauriya Math, but they are just against Gauriya Math. Then how it is possible for them to publish this kind of book? Keshav Goswami is speaking, Achinta Vedaved Bad, Gauriya Tin Thakur, or, Harinam. Yes. See, these three are the trident, Keshav Goswami is speaking. These three books are the trident through which those demons wanted to kill Gauriya Math. But they don't know. They cannot kill Gauriya Math. Gauriya Math not a material mission. Gauriya Math not a material mission that they can proclaim that Gauriya Math destroyed. Gauriya Math broken. They cannot speak. Gauriya Math is there inside the heart of pure devotees. You are blind, you cannot see. They cannot prove they are in favor of Prabhupada. If they are at all, then how they are going to, write and, this way, these books, they are going to print from their society what is against Gauriya Math and Prabhupada. And those foolish acharyas, they are going to attend their function. They invite me later, but I throw it, that letter. But if we go, we can get Pratishtha, big mammoth gathering, we can give, and we know some English, we can speak in English. Those idiot, they're going there. When one chesty lady is there, I told them, when some chesty lady is there, if some man going to plan that I like to break her chastity, that was that kind of game. That kind of game was there with this function. And you went there, already no chastity were there with you, but already still you are open pros. Now you openly prove that you are pros. Already chastity was not there, I think. Otherwise, why they can accept that kind of invitation? So this is the situation of the society. Nobody going to obey. They think I am enemy. Okay, let them think enemy. Someday, if their luck is good, favorable, someday they can understand. No! He was merciful. His heart was full of love for us. That's why he wanted to save us from jumping into fire. Someday they are bound to confess this point. Maybe that time they cannot find me in this material world. But I'm sure someday they can confess that Baba wanted to save us from jumping into fire. Baba wanted to save us, so merciful. Maybe externally he couldn't give, he was poor, he couldn't give us, sweet ball, paramanna, but still his heart was soft, he wanted. But they think I'm cruel. They think I'm cruel because I'm speaking, I am making operation. Nobody can speak that operation is very sweet to undergo. So I am making operation. Be sure, I am making operation. I am with sharp knife, I am cutting your heart and cleaning. You can confess or cannot confess. That matters little to me. But I am giving free service. I am giving free service to you. I am not expecting anything. So I can speak this way. Yes, man? Charity begins at home. I learned from childhood. Maharaj, you are not going to show your charity in home. You are not going to show justice with yourself. You are not going to show charity in your temple yourself in society. You are going outside foreign country to show charity. Maharaj, I learned from childhood. Charity begins at home. Why not you start your charity in your temple? You speak Harikatha. Go to South India, speak Harikatha. Go to Mayavad belt, speak Harikatha. Then I can think it is charity. You are going foreign country. What they want? They know nothing. They are foolish, number one. They know nothing. Some of them enjoying Kripa, they understand. But most of them, they are foolish, number one. I can speak all rubbish against them and give some pranami from them. They can think, Maharaj, big Maharaj coming. Okay. You can jump into fire. How I can save you? If you are in front of me, then you are going to jump into fire. If I am at all in front of you, I can try my best to save you. But when I am not there, then if you jump again into fire, then how I can save you? How I can save you? Try to maintain the standards shown by Prabhupada. Otherwise, Radha Dasya, this is one kind of gossiping. Try to maintain the standard shown by Prabhupada. Otherwise, the Radha Dasya, one kind of dream, one kind of gossiping I am speaking in coffee house. In coffee house I am not speaking. It is one kind of coffee house discussion. Calcutta coffee house. You can think so. Not that. Be careful. Some of them, so foolish, they wanted to see, someday, when from number 1, Ultaringi Junction, Prabhupada wanted to install deity and everything here. Bhagavad there. After that, so many temples were established. And everywhere, Prabhupada giving some name of the deity, Binod Pran, Binod Bihari, this way. Now, some of his disciples, those in church there, they couldn't understand. So they thought Prabhupada writing wrong. That's why when they are going to print, they are making their editor over Prabhupada. Their editor over Prabhupada. They wanted to rectify it. Prabhupada make some mistake maybe. So you print out and bring in front of Prabhupada. And Prabhupada saying, who changed this point? Radha Binod, who write? Well, Maharaj, Prabhupada was so angry, so angry, so angry. Who did it? Who has done it? Well, Maharaj, he done it. Prabhupada was tough. Prabhupada was not ready to speak even one word. Whole day Prabhupada was stopped, speechless. I write Binod Pran. Who rectify it? They think it is wrong. Radha Vinod, Prabhupada forget to write the name. No, Maharaj, this Vinod, Vinodini, this Radharani. Some of the disciples, they think actually, Prabhupada is so, clever that he is going to keep the name of our deities in the name of his father. Because the name of father was Bhaktivinod Thakur. They think so. But Prabhupada never confessed, they were never believed this relationship. Prabhupada never going to discover, this, relationship. Always Prabhupada used to say that I can see the total beauty of Radharani inside Bhaktivinod Thakur. Never speaking father, mother, material relation. But they speak this way. Even it was printed in Amrita Bajar Patrika. And so, that in present, this Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he loved his father so much, they wanted to keep the name of deities in the name of father. Prabhupada totally reject this Siddhanta. Prabhupada totally reject. Prabhupada was very sorry to think that way. Who told it? Oh my God. They totally misunderstand. So if they misunderstand Prabhupada, if they misunderstand, Siddhar Goswami, Kesav Goswami, how I can expect they can understand me? How I can expect? I cannot expect. Some of Guru Varga speaking that actually if they cannot get any trace of the beauty of Radharani, Radhacharan, it is quite natural. But what do you mean? Actually, Radharani means Rayakar, Dhayakar. Those who are knowing Bengali, learning Bengali, they know Rayakar, Dhayakar. Radha, Rayakar, Dhayakar, Radha. And from there, if we are going to erase the drop there, raw means one drop is there. If it is raw, drop is there, then it is, then it is, drop is off, then badha. When I am going to erase the drop, ra means if you write raw, rayakar, raw means one drop is there, down bo. Radha. If I like to erase that drop point, then it means Radha, it was originally Radha. Now it become, when I erase the drop, round drop, then it becomes Badha. Badha means impediments. Follow. Previously it was Radha, now I erase the drop point, from down, then it becomes Badha, and from Badha, then after that, if I again erase the upper portion, that Radha, Dha, there is one bent, there is one bent up, Dha. If I erase, then what it comes? From Radha, if I erase the drop, it becomes Badha, and from there, if Dha, if the upper portion Akshi in Bengali, the curve there, one there. If I erase that portion, that sign, it become Baba. So from Radha, if I erase the drop, it become Badha, and from impediments, Badha, impediments what? Darshan, impediment. Darshan, your darshan, impediment. Impediments of your darshan, you are not enjoying full Kripa Gurudev, that's your darshan is half darshan, you cannot understand, not clear vision, aprakita darshan is not there. So from Radha, first we can get Badha, and from Badha, then we can discover Bhaktivinod Thakur is Baba, Bhaktivinod Thakur is Baba, father, idiot. So this way, I learned from Guru Varga, this way, one kind of impediments. So, it is one kind of policy of, I am acting as Acharya, I am following this kind of policy, I like to make you all blind, so that you cannot see my naked picture. This is present preaching. present preaching is this kind of preaching, We cannot speak there. We are Vaishnava. Where is Vaishnavata? Really, who is Vaishnava? Who is Vaishnavata? What is the symptom? If you like, it is my request, if you like to become a pure Vaishnava, you try your best. If you never like to become a pure Vaishnava, better you go away, because you can develop aparat. You like to get some pratishtha, labha, puja, pratishtha, some glory, position, glamour. Everybody, pressman can come, take picture. In my life also, different time in Batinda here, there, for pressman coming, taking picture, Rupnagar, Ropar, pressman coming, I don't care. They print it, so what? So, we should not care for that. If I am running for glamour, love, puja, pratishtha, then day by day I can increase aparat. So better I can live and go. Material life is good. You can go. If you, in the name of Hari Bhajan, if you go on increasing all, virus, more dangerous than corona. I don't fear coronavirus. I fear this kind of virus. Some, leaders, they are planning to spread this dangerous virus of non-devotional mood, Bhaktivinod dara, to this kind of more dangerous. Coronavirus can kill me, this life, but at least I can get another chance. But this virus going to throw you in the ocean of misery. So, I am very sorry to speak that way, what to speak. So, if I go on speaking about this way, you will have to hear this Harikatha at least 108 times. One Harikatha, 108 times. 108 times. Then you can realize. It is not my speech. One devotee yesterday speaking, Maharaj, it is like 20 Harikathas there. One Harikatha, 2 hours and 2.5 hours. It's 20 Harikatha already in sheet form there inside your Harikatha. Speaking. 20 Harikathas we can find inside this Harikatha. One Harikatha. But I am not going to claim that kind of thing. But I like to speak to draw your attention. I am speaking this way. The one Harikatha, at least if you hear many times, 108 times you have no time to hear even Harikatha. 108 how I can expect? But if you hear repeatedly, then you can understand what I mean to say, what Prabhupada wanted to speak. And this way, you can get some clue. Vishabhanu sutadvaitanu charam. This slok, I can explain this slok tomorrow. Then you can know why it was written by Paramahansa Siddhar Goswami. Vishabhanu sutadvaitanu charam charanasitarenu darastamaham mahatad bhuta pavana shakti padam pranamami sadapahu padapadam. So the slok you should remember. I can discuss this slok also tomorrow. Also very, very nice secret sloka to establish Radha Dasya. I can speak tomorrow also. Now today I like to stop here, but it will run very quickly now. There. So I am going to finish there. That Javat te mayayas Prishta Brahmamo iho karma bhi tavat bhavat prasangyanam sango shat no bhavi bhavi. Javatte mayaya sprishta brahmamo iho karma bhi tavat bhavat prasangyanam sango shat bhavi bhavi. Javatte mayaya sprishta brahmamo iho karma bhi Tavad bhavat prasangyanam sango shat no bhavi bhavi vancha kalpadurvasya ke pasindhu bhavicha patitanam pavana bhavishnabhyo nama.